Visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Now back to the Kia of LaGrange Coaches Show, live at your pile LaGrange.
Welcome into the Kia of LaGrange Coaches Show, live here at Your Pie. I'm Andrew Callaway with head coach of the Callaway Cavaliers, Pete Wiggins. Callaway defeated Lamar County Thursday, 46-7. Senior night, Coach. It was nice to not really send the seniors off yet, but they had a big night on senior night.
Really proud of those guys. I'm proud of their leadership throughout the season, back in the spring, during spring ball and in the weight room from January until April, and they've done a great job. And it's a great group of kids, 13 of them, and just really proud of how they grow as players, obviously, but how they grow as young men each week and throughout the season. A lot of those guys represented us really well. We had reading with the Cavaliers out at Hillcrest Elementary Friday morning, and that was pretty cool, and I know those kids enjoyed it. But just to see their leadership and see them grow up, and I'm really proud of those guys.
Yeah, it was nice to see a day after a big game, region game, they're over there volunteering their time to the kids over at elementary school, so that's awesome right there. You guys, speaking of senior night, I talked about this on my show a little bit. This was my first senior group. I started calling the games. They were all freshmen, Jacob and Tank and all them. So it was kind of special to see how fast time goes by. They were freshmen. We were playing Handley over there, and now it's 2019, and we're getting ready to go over to play Spencer. So it's crazy how fast time goes by.
It goes by really fast. And in my pregame, just talking to the kids in the locker room, I remember when a lot of those guys were our ball boys as middle school players, and just to see them grow up, it's really special, and watch them. And a lot of them, I know that their families. An older brother might have played for us, or our cousin, and so all that's really cool to see kids grow up and mature and just get better, not only on the field, but to be special leaders in the school and in the community, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah, 100% on that one. And back to, the senior night, it was not only senior night, but it was a big game. You had undefeated Lamar County coming in. I think they were 6-0 on the year coming into Callaway Stadium. They were tied with us, first place in the region. So it was a big time, statement win. Started things off with a bang. Senior making a play. Jacob Freeman returns another kick for a touchdown.
Well, right out of the gate, he had obviously a ball that he could handle, and it was not a deep ball, and we had blockers out in front of him, and he saw an alley and he took it, and he just showed great athleticism and speed, and he did a great job, and that'll set the tone for a game a lot of times, and so anytime you can have explosive plays, whether it be on special team or offense or defense, and it really changes momentum, and that's a big part of being successful and winning ball games.
Yeah, 100%. And also, too, there's a lot of seniors making plays in this ball game. We'll talk more of that on the other side of the break. You're listening to the Kia of LaGrange Coaches Show live here at Your Pie.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Hi friends, T-O-D-D Todd Parish at Kia LaGrange. Whether it's the dogs, tigers, or the tide, the best part of the big game is tailgating. This season, do it in style in the 2019 Kia Sorrento L. Plenty of room in the front for the fans and lots of space in the back for the grill and the groceries. Drive one away today for only $23,990. And don't forget that October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Shop us online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. God bless America.
Stock number 111754. See Kia of LaGrange for complete details. Expires 10/31/19.
Isn't life crazy? One day, your fender gets dented by a runaway shopping cart. The next day, your kid's college entrance exam is a runaway success.
Yes, I got accepted.
But that's life. Some days you're the bug, some days you're the windshield. No worries, your State Farm agent is here in all of life's moments, the good and the not so good, to help life go right. So good day, bad day, any day, let's talk.
State Farm agent Matt Orr, on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Life costs money, sometimes lots.
First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans from $300 to $15,000 with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit onefc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
Now back to the Kia of LaGrange Coaches Show, live at your Pile LaGrange.
All right, welcome back to the Key of LaGrange Coaches Show, Callaway edition here at Your Pie in LaGrange, Georgia, with Coach Wiggins, head coach of the Callaway Cavaliers. Callaway defeating Lamar County 46-7 last Thursday night at Callaway Stadium. On senior night, Coach, we were talking about seniors. It was nice to see one particular senior back on the field, Tank Bigsby, coming back after getting injured against Troop. What did you think about him, and how excited was he to get back out there with his teammates?
Well, he's been working hard to get back on the field, and it's been several games since he's had the opportunity to play. So it was great to see him back going into the game. We were wanting to get him 10 to 15 reps, and we were able to do that. He actually had 9 carries, and he had ended up with. He had 9 plays on the field, but he had 5 carries for 73 yards, and so we was proud of that. He felt he felt good, and obviously he wanted to carry the ball more, but it worked out that way. And but he felt good today at our meetings, and so again, it's good to have him back.
Yeah, it adds a little 1-2 punch to that running game. Charlie's done a great job, and Jacob filling in for him while he's been out. Just being physical, especially Charlie having to play linebacker and tailback too.
Well, Charlie had he only had 4 carries for 43 yards, but again, he did a great job, and he played a lot of linebacker, and so those two guys are will get a lot of reps, and we'll just keep working, and it's great to have both of them in the backfield. But both of them give credit to their offensive line. Those guys did a great job Thursday night against Lamar, and I thought that we gave them running lanes, and they also gave Demetrius good time to throw the ball. Demetrius was 10 for 14 for 247 yards and 4 touchdowns against Lamar, and right now he's knocking on the door 1,500 yards passing. So he's having a great season, and we just got to keep plugging along and doing what we do. But receiving the ball, we talked about Jacob earlier as far as returning the kickoff, but he also had 6 receptions for 92 yards, and Marcus Mormon had 2 receptions for 96 yards, and Jameer Jones had 1 for 17, and then Jalen Shepard had a reception for 42 yards. So Antonez Blunt did not play, so hopefully he'll be back this week, but we're able to spread the ball around to a lot of people right now, and you and I have mentioned that each week as far as being able to use the field, and I say that a lot of times in talking about other teams that we play, but right now with our backs, and then we have multiple receivers that are catching the ball, and really we feel good about that. So I think that our offense is pretty versatile, and we can maybe present defensive problems down the road. But again, it all starts up front, and each week those guys have gotten better, and just proud of their work ethic.
Yeah, Coach Adams has done a great job with those guys. They faced a really tough defense against Opelika to start the season, and they've gotten better each and every game. Really, really strong part of the team now. And you mentioned wide receivers. It's crazy. I think this is one of the deepest groups we've ever had as far as from top to bottom. I talked to Coach Burks about that a little bit last week. But if a team wants to bring a safety into a box to stop Tank, well, they're going to make them pay for it in the passing game. So it's kind of pick your poison now. It's really cool to see all the playmakers we have offensively. Plus Demetrius with his legs too can make plays in the running game as well as the passing game.
Well, again, he's the. I guess I was going to say the heart of the offense, but we got a lot of heartbeats on the offense. So, but he does a great job. Just controlling the tempo and running the show, and I'm really proud of his demeanor and how he's grown each week as a leader, and he continues to get better. But there's a lot of ingredients to making it successful, and we just got to keep working and doing what we do each week, and concentrating on the defense and what we need to do to get better. But I know we talked about the our offense a lot, but I was really proud of our defense too. Thursday night. We we held Lamar County out of the end zone until late in the game, and I thought that Coach Hubbard and the defensive guys did a great job preparing our kids throughout the week, and I thought that they had a great game plan going into the game. But and another great game from our defensive line, Anthony Elliott, Jabari Smith, those guys played really well. I know Coach Martin was really proud of his outside linebackers, Little Dew and LaQuise Gilbert had a great. They had great games at outside backer, and then we had a 10th grader, Cameron Smith, really played really well. So he's getting better each week, and we've got a lot of young guys over there right now. It's really good to see. Coming into the season, we only had 2 returning starters and on defense, and right now we're playing a lot of underclassmen on our defense, and they're playing well. And R.J. Williams is still out, so he was one of those 2 returning starters we've got, and he's been out for several weeks now. So, hopefully down the road we'll get him back, and it'll just add to what we're doing. But just really proud of our kids' focus at practice and their effort to work hard. We're still lifting hard right now, and so we just got to keep doing what we do. You got to keep working in the weight room and on the practice field, and watching plenty of film, studying the opponent, and hopefully we'll have successes on Friday night.
That's well said, Coach. And we'll talk more about that defense, that Callaway defense, on the other side of the break. You're listening to the Key of LaGrange Coaches Show live at Your Pie.
Fall is here, and Nissan of LaGrange is celebrating this cooler weather with incredible offers. We have special financing available on select new models and an incredible selection of superior pre-owned vehicles. We have rates all the way down to 0% on select new Nissans and savings that exceed $10,000. As if that isn't enough, we now offer a lifetime powertrain warranty on all our new inventory. So come visit your friendliest hometown dealer, Nissan of LaGrange.
Getting you back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedic School. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy.
Hello,
services.
Todd, can you hear us?
Collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combined.
I don't think he can hear me.
Hello?
Todd, can you hear us? Uh-oh. Come on, man.
Gotcha.
Todd, can you hear us?
Yeah, man, I got you.
All right, he's got us here. So we're going to bring you on right after this break, okay?
All right, bro.
All right, awesome.
Is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans from $300 to $15,000 with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit onefc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
Now back to the Key of LaGrange Coaches Show, live at Your Pie LaGrange.
Welcome back to the Key of LaGrange Coaches Show live at Your Pie. I'm Andrew Caraway with head coach of the Callaway Cavaliers, Pete Wiggins. And on the line, we've got one of the many sponsors of the show, Key of LaGrange, is Todd Parish. Todd, thanks for coming on with us.
Man, I appreciate you guys having me. Tell you what, man, it was a beautiful day we had today. It looks like we're going to try to get us a little bit of fall weather, which I know Coach and him loves that, because I tell you what, that 100-degree temperature they're out there playing ball in with all those pads is a little tough.
Oh, it's been tough. I know Coach Wiggins can attest. It's been tough on this show when it's been hot sitting up here too.
It was a great day today. I wish we could have a whole bunch of these now.
Well, I think they're on the way. I think they're coming. It's about time, and a little bit later fall for us, but I think it's going to be all good.
Well, Todd, tell us. I think we got a Kia Forte parked out front. I think it was an XE, if I'm not, or EX, one of those.
Yeah, it's an XLS package. It's,
okay.
I call it. A lot of time I do shows and remotes, and I call it a little baby Stinger. And this is probably one of the cars, I say Forte-wise, it's probably had a dramatic makeover of any vehicle that we own. And I tell you, it's an unbelievable vehicle. Since they first come out, that's Forte. This vehicle is actually a whole lot larger. It's the size of the Optima back in Optima days when it was a 2000 Optima. So it's a nice car. Also 5-star crash rating. Lots and lots of equipment. You see the roof and the big tinted screen inside there. It's an amazing little vehicle. Some folks are getting 30-plus miles a gallon. It's probably one of our most popular cars that we sell in sedan market.
Yeah, it looks sharp out there, and we notice there's a bunch of other features too, like lane departure. It's got the little cameras and everything on it, and it just looks like a really top-notch Kia vehicle for you guys. Just like you said, the other one we had last week, the Telluride, I think a couple weeks ago, had that same kind of display up front. Yeah,
and I tell you, man, what I think is awesome and what Kia's doing, we're taking cars like this. These kids are in school and traveling and going to college, and now they get all these devices inside, lane departure. So, it tells you, hey, you got a car coming up on your side, pay attention, and all you got to do is set lights off. So, I mean, there's many cars and as much stuff going on today with, people. Hopefully they're not texting. I tell everybody, please don't text. You can actually voice text on these cars. You don't have to touch your phone.
Okay.
And be just fine. So, again, great car, 5-star crash rating, and, again, one of our popular cars. And I tell you, a lot of people right now, a lot of manufacturers, I'm going to go to the domestic side, are going to get rid of all the sedan cars and go with just SUVs and trucks. But 33% of our cars that are sold are sedans. That's still a huge market for sedans and that gas mileage.
Yeah, it says here 30 to 40 miles per gallon on the highway. I mean, that's outstanding, especially if you commute to work. Like myself, I drive, 30 minutes one way to my job. So that's definitely something of interest right there, the gas mileage.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I tell you, it's every car that Kia has and put on the road, man, they really talk about the old gas mileage because that's what everybody's looking for. That and safety, and good enough, man. We got both of them.
Well, Todd, man, we appreciate you coming on with us every Monday night, and thank you for everything you do for the local high school teams and all your support throughout the season.
Well, I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate, of course, Coach Callaway, and you guys keep up the good work, man, and hopefully, I think we're going to hopefully see you guys going to the state and go kick some tail there.
Hey, I appreciate you, Todd. I appreciate the words each week and everything you do for our schools and the community. We really appreciate you a bunch, okay?
All right, God bless you guys, and God bless America. Y'all have a great evening, folks.
All right, well, that's Todd Parish at Kia of LaGrange. We're going to take a quick timeout. We're going to wrap up the Kia of LaGrange Coaches Show live here at Your Pie.
Hello, this is Jonathan Moose Matt from Glenn Smith in Opelika. We are proud that we have expanded our lot to an additional 100,000 square feet. We have increased our inventory by over 200 more vehicles. We have the largest inventory ever with over 600 vehicles for you to choose from. Chevrolet, Buicks, and GMCs, plus pre-owned vehicles. In our 27th year of serving East Alabama and West Georgia. For the best prices around, come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to WellStar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At WellStar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
Isn't life crazy? One day your fender gets dented by a runaway shopping cart. The next day, your kid's college entrance exam is a runaway success.
Yes, I got accepted.
But that's life. Some days you're the bug, some days you're the windshield. No worries, your State Farm agent is here in all of life's moments, the good and the not so good, to help life go right. So good day, bad day, any day, let's talk.
State Farm agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans from $300 to $15,000 with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit onefc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
Now back to the Kia of LaGrange Coaches Show, live at your pile of Grange.
All right, welcome back in, everybody, live here at Key of LaGrange Coaches Show at your Pine with Coach Pete Wiggins of the Callaway Cavaliers. Coach, Thursday night game, I'm sure the same. Everything changes a little bit from a Friday night to a Thursday night game, but tell us a little bit about the pregame meal and devotion. What went on Thursday to make that happen?
Well, once again, we always appreciate those involved with our pregame meal. And this week, or this past week, Faith Baptist provided that meal for the team. And I want to say thank you to Mr. Brandon Haskett. He provided our devotion to the guys, and he came into the locker room and spoke to the kids for about 10 minutes, and he did a great job with the Devo. And again, just want to say thank you to everyone involved with that. It's so special each week, and we're going to always talk about it because it means a lot to me. And I just want to again, you're reaching out to a lot of guys as far as our players and our coaches and our trainers and our bus drivers, and it just means a lot to us. So thank you to Faith Baptist and all those individuals involved with making that pregame meal happen.
Yeah, just one of many people that help out each and every Thursday and Friday night. Countless people behind the scenes making things happen. We talked to a couple. One of those people last week, Brooke Jackson, our trainer. I didn't realize she does it for every sport. She's the trainer. I mean, you talking about not having any days off right there. There's a lot of things that go behind the scenes and keeping our athletes healthy, keeping them upright and hydrated and all that good stuff. So, but we can't say thank you enough to everyone behind the scenes. Well, Coach, we took care of Lamar County. We got another big one Saturday down in Columbus. We're playing Spencer. Oh, you said at Kinnett Stadium?
At Kinnett Stadium at 3 o'clock.
Kinnett Stadium, 3 o'clock. So little Saturday football, little Saturday action for the Cavs. I don't think that's the first time we've done that down there. They got a couple of teams that share the stadium. They got to rotate that schedule. I'd hate to have that job trying to figure out who's playing where and what night. So, but Spencer always presents a pretty good challenge. They got a lot of good athletes. They're well coached, and it seems like each and every year they get better and better and better.
They do, and it'll be a tough game. We've got to go down to Columbus on Saturday, and just the obviously the change of time is something to deal with. Last year. I don't know if you remember this, but last year we played Spencer on Saturday. We were actually scheduled for a Thursday game, and then the hurricane came, and we were out of school a couple of days, and they postponed the game until Saturday, and we played at Callaway Stadium at I think the start time was at 2 o'clock then as well. So anyway, 2 years in a row we're playing on Saturday against Spencer, and we just have to do our thing and go through the normal process of what we do each day and have a good week of practice, prepare for Spencer. They've got a good football team, and get ready for that game. It's the next region game on Saturday at 3 o'clock down at Kinnett.
And Coach, what goes on as we wrap up things? What goes on when you got an extra day with a Saturday? Do you try to keep the same routine with the kids? Because you gain an extra day preparation, but you also kind of lose a day getting ready for your next week. What goes into that Saturday game when you got that on the schedule?
Well, today was different. We actually gave the guys off today.
Okay.
And as far as practice goes, we met and we watched film, and we did that. We just felt like that was at this point in the season, we've went through a lot of injuries, and we're trying to get the guys healthy, and we felt like that was the call to make. And so today we were off as far as practice, and we met and watched a lot of film with the kids, and but tomorrow we'll start back on the normal routine. So every day will be the same from here on. The only thing that would change is obviously Saturday is just the time. So we'll move everything back and get ready and prepare for a 3 o'clock game versus a 7 or 7:30 game. So everything else is the same. We stay the same routine, same practice plans, and the time frames will all be consistent with what we do each day. And I think that consistency is important. we try to stick to that each week and in what we do in preparation for whoever we're playing that week.
Yeah, absolutely. So Callaway Nation, get ready to make a Saturday trip to Columbus to root on the Cavs. We'll be at Kinnett Stadium. It's at Shaw High School off Schaumburg Road. You just get off like you're going shopping at Whittlesey, and you just go down one more exit, and there's the football field. So we'll need you guys out there to support the Cavs, and we'll try to get another win, and we'll see you back here on Monday, Coach.
I look forward to it.
So, for Coach Pete Wiggins, I'm Andrew Callaway, and this has been the Key of LaGrange Coaches Show live at Your Pie.
Hi, friends. TODD Todd Parish at Kill.